doing well for a while with the, what's it called, the hitbox?
Yeah, he actually uses his own box. It's called box with 2 X's.
Oh, right.
He made it custom made just for Melee. And that's a similar iteration. Mine is specifically done by Hitbox. Shout outs to them. Specifically because he actually sponsored Yoma.
Oh, great,
yeah, he's sponsored by Hitbox. He's also
nice,
using the Smashbox. He was the one that actually introduced me to the controller in the first place. And it's actually better for my hands. Most of the times when I'm using the GameCube with the Pro controller, my hands start to hurt a little bit.
It can be a little straining. So for anyone who's suffered with those kinds of issues before, you might consider looking into it.
Yeah, hitbox.com. And now we see EKing and Xeon taking the play with Inkling and Yoshi versus Joker and Phant0m using Pac-Man.
Huh. Interesting teams right here. I love the little purple team that EKing and Xeon have going right now.
Going to be a good combination of teams as well. They mesh together specifically for how good Xeon's air mobility is and EKing's ability to juggle, setting up a little bit more combo potential. But Joker, obviously being the menace that he is, got to be a lot more careful. And we see Galaga going into play as well. And up air gonna take Pac-Man's first stock. And ooh, you can see the jab block taking our Arsene out of the way. Let's see what's gonna happen now.
It's very interesting to see Phant0m pulling out a Pac-Man, since EKing is a resident Pac-Man main and one of the top Pac-Mans in the world even. So he definitely knows what to expect from Phant0m, which might put him at a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, if anything, Phant0m, I don't think he should approach EKing straight up. That's going to be a lot more difficult for him, considering EKing knows the matchup. Yeah. And EKing actually taking away Joker from the side, making sure he doesn't recover with his up B. So this is not the game that Phant0m and Sabito want to play right now.
Right now they're split up. You know, they're essentially fighting 1v1s against EKing and Xeon, and unless you're incredibly good, it's going to be quite the task.
We're going to see that happen a lot. We're going to see situations that really depends on how the teams mesh together, right? We're going to see one-on-one on each side, or we're going to see them actually crossing up and actually getting together.
Man, that Inkling back air has been paying dividends for EKing from the ledge there. So hard to deal with.
Combination, they've only lost 1 stock so far. And Sabito with his Arsene almost running out of it. Let's see what he can do is to actually apply some more damage. He does not get that much. Manages to recover safely. And actually burying Xeon.
A bit unfortunate there, but with the kind of lead that they have right now, I'm sure they're not sweating it too much.
Yeah, this is definitely not the way you want to. Oh!
You can see EKing's experience with the character there, parrying both of Pac-Man's side B approaches and punishing them accordingly. Definitely a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, Sabito finally taking away EKing's stock, but he actually loses his with the roller and the forward smash.
Yeah. It's going to be incredibly hard for Phant0m to try to pull off anything here with 2 veterans such as EKing and Xeon in control right now. Let's see if they can whip out any fancy combos that might get the oohs and ahs going.
It's going to happen right now. EKing with the forward smash. He's trying to recover similarly to what I've seen EKing do so far, right? He's going to recover up, throw the Hydrate out just to throw out away the hitbox. Down actually hitting EKing that one time.
It was quite funny to see EKing and Xeon both shoot their projectiles upwards towards Pac-Man to try to intercept his landing route. Both the bomb and Yoshi's egg floating around. Oh,
EKing gets stage spike.
Yeah.
And we see him actually going with the forward smash to toss him upward. See how they can respond. 138 on a Pac-Man.
What are they trying to do?
I don't know what they're trying to do. We're just trying to have some fun, that's for sure. At the expense of Phant0m. It might cost them the game, though. Let's see what Phant0m can bring out.
Yeah, Phant0m is unfortunately just a hit away. So they have to be extra careful. And that up air is going to take it. Not a bad showing from Red Team, though. I'm sure if they make some minor adjustments, they might just make it a much closer match next time around.
The main adjustment that I want to see is if you're going to go to the 1v1 situation versus EKing and Xeon, switch. I don't want to see Phant0m fighting 1v1 versus EKing. the
Yeah,
matchup
of
that he
course
already
not.
knows.
I
And
agree,
already- and obviously, Xeon already knows that matchup too, considering they play together. But we see actually a great change of characters right now. Zero Suit for Phant0m and Lucina for Sabito. So game 2, gonna go underway.
3, 2, 1, go!
Going to Pokemon Stadium 2.
These are substantial character changes, and Lucina very good at keeping both enemies out with her big hitboxes and doubles. So we'll see if they can do some sword boxing there. Unfortunately, I know Xeon is very well versed at Lucina as well right now, isn't he?
Yes, he is. And Xeon really pretty much is a jack of all trades. What's interesting is the pick to Zero Suit. EKing does have a history of losing to Zero Suit, considering that he has lost a couple of sets this year to Lung, which is our resident Zero Suit.
Yeah.
main. So
Very,
that's
very
a matchup
good
that can
Zero
actually
Suit
be
player.
quite difficult to hit, and we see a Jap Lock actually trying to go. But so far, so good by EKing and Phant0m, having a percentage lead. Throwing Lucina outside. Oh, he gets hit by the bomb. That's a stock.
Yeah, no
Lucina.
jump, no comeback. Very
And
good
that's
up B punish though, and Phant0m is going to be able to make it back because as we know, Zero Suit always makes it back.
Of course she does. Unless you want to SD. And that's a bit of a glass cannon situation by Zero Suit. Got to be careful how do you recover as well.
Yeah.
If you are burst, you're going to come back. If you're trying her out, it's going to be a little bit difficult.
Unfortunately, I feel like Zero Suit's specific combo structure and hitboxes might not always be the best for these double situations in which you really want to try to pick apart the enemy team as much as possible. So for her, splitting the enemy players might just be ideal.
Back throw actually going into the stock of Phant0m. And like you said, there's actually a team situation where they can actually benefit, but you missed it, and he went downward with his up air, with his down air, and actually SD. So Phant0m in his last stock of the game, unfortunately.
Too bad. Otherwise, it might have been fairly close to even right now.
So EKing and Xeon sitting comfortable.
Nice up B out of shield. I loved it. Unfortunately, Xeon was close enough to punish it with his own up smash. But it was a very creative way of getting the KO in that situation.
So what we gotta have to see is them taking away Xeon's stock.
Ooh, that down air was doing so much damage.
So good. And Zero Suit actually hitting his partner right now, trying to get some damage into the Yoshi.
You gotta do what you gotta do when you want to take these stocks.
And that's a boost kick. It's not gonna do it just yet.
Not
and,
quite from the other side of the stage.
And Yoshi is
Oh, wow, he just ran off and did it.
And up smash is gonna take it. And EKing and Xeon taking the games quite comfortably.
The
Moving
Dino headbutt and then the Dino kick. He actually ran all the way across the stage when he